What if I told you there's a simple habit that could help protect your heart, lower your blood pressure, and give you a better night's sleep, all at the same time? At this chapter in our lives, when our energy isn't quite what it used to be and every doctor's visit seems to bring a new prescription or another warning, there's something powerful you can do, right from the comfort of your own living room. And it doesn't require a gym membership, expensive equipment, or even leaving the house. In fact, it might be the most natural solution your doctor hasn't had the time to tell you about. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, you've probably started to notice how your body reacts differently to stress, to the foods you eat, and especially to movement. Your blood pressure might not bounce back the way it once did. You might even find yourself worrying about your heart or waking up in the middle of the night feeling restless. But here's the good news, it doesn't have to be this way. There are safe, simple exercises that older Americans can do to support a healthy heart, bring blood pressure down naturally, and even help prevent serious problems like heart attacks. This video isn't about pushing your body to the limit. It's about doing the right kind of movement in the right way at the right pace for your stage in life. I'll walk you through 5 powerful, doctor-approved exercises that thousands of seniors are using to stay strong, steady, and protected. So find a comfortable chair, make sure you have a little space around you, and stay with me. You might be surprised by how much control you truly have over your heart health, no matter your age. Let's begin. Exercise 1. Brisk walking. Brisk walking might sound simple, but for folks in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, it's one of the most powerful tools for protecting your heart and steadying your blood pressure. The secret is in the rhythm. When you walk at a pace that gets your heart beating a little faster, but not so fast that you're out of breath, you're giving your cardiovascular system the gentle tune-up it needs to stay strong. And what's remarkable is that studies have shown just 30 minutes of brisk walking most days of the week can lower systolic blood pressure significantly over time. That's not a small change. That's the kind of difference that can mean fewer medications, fewer doctor visits, and a lot more freedom. Walking also eases stress, which is often a hidden cause of heart strain. When you're walking outdoors, maybe around your neighborhood or through a local park, you're not just moving your legs, you're calming your mind. That calm reduces the chronic stress that can keep your blood pressure high. And here's something many people overlook. When you walk with someone else, a spouse, a neighbor, even a furry friend, it adds a layer of companionship that further helps your health. Loneliness can be a heavy burden, but movement with company lightens the load in more ways than one. One of our viewers, a 78-year-old gentleman named Robert from Ohio, wrote to us. He started walking every morning after his coffee. He said at first it was tough to get going. His legs ached and he was skeptical. But after just 2 weeks, he noticed he wasn't feeling as lightheaded when he stood up. At his next checkup, his doctor was thrilled with his improved numbers. That's what consistency does. It's not about how far you walk. It's about walking regularly. Exercise 2. Chair squats. Chair squats may not look like much, but they activate the largest muscles in your body, your legs and glutes, and that has a direct, positive effect on your heart. Why? Because your leg muscles act like a second heart. When they're strong, they help pump blood back up to your chest, easing the load on your actual heart. This means better circulation and lower blood pressure. And you don't have to do anything complicated. Simply standing up from a chair and sitting back down, slowly and with control, engages your thighs, hips, and core. This simple motion not only builds strength but also helps regulate blood sugar. From a psychological standpoint, chair squats rebuild confidence. Many seniors quietly carry a fear of falling or of not being able to get up from a low seat. Every time you stand up from a chair on your own, without pushing off with your arms, you're teaching your body and your brain that you are still capable. That self-belief is powerful. I remember Barbara, an 82-year-old viewer from Florida, telling us she started with just 5 chair squats a day. Her knees creaked and she needed to hold onto something for support at first. But after 3 weeks, she could do 10 in a row without using her hands. The best part? Her doctor noted that her resting heart rate had dropped and she felt much steadier on her feet. That's not luck. That's strength being rebuilt one sit-to-stand at a time. If you're finding these tips helpful, please type the number 2 in the comments below to let me know you're with me. And if you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss our future videos. Exercise 3. Wall push-ups. Wall push-ups are often overlooked because they seem too easy. But that's precisely what makes them perfect, especially for older adults who want to improve heart health without stressing their joints. The secret is in what they activate. When you press your body away from a wall, you engage your chest, arms, and shoulders. More importantly, you boost blood flow to the upper part of your body, including your heart. Think of it this way. Every time you press into the wall, you're encouraging your arteries to become more flexible. This helps prevent sudden spikes in blood pressure. Studies have shown that even just 10 minutes of light resistance work like this can help keep your numbers in check. Another benefit is that wall push-ups naturally improve your posture. Standing upright and pressing forward opens up your chest, allowing for deeper breaths. Better oxygen flow means more energy and less stress, two powerful contributors to heart health. I once spoke to a 74-year-old man named David from Texas who had undergone bypass surgery years ago. He started doing wall push-ups while waiting for his coffee to brew, just 10 a day. Now he does 30 while watching the evening news. He told me his balance has improved, his blood pressure medication was reduced, and he's finally sleeping through the night. Exercise 4. Seated leg raises. Host, there's something quietly powerful about leg raises. They don't look like much, but inside your body, they're supporting the systems that keep your heart strong and your blood pressure stable. Your legs are home to your body's largest muscles. When those muscles move, they help pump blood upward back to the heart. This is especially helpful for anyone who sits for long periods. As we get older, many of us spend more time seated and blood can pool in the lower legs, causing swelling and fatigue. Leg raises counteract that. They wake up the muscles in your calves and thighs, reigniting the support system for your entire cardiovascular system. What I love about leg raises is how easy they are to fit into your day. You can do them while watching TV, talking on the phone, or even while sitting on the edge of your bed. Just raise one leg slowly, hold for a moment, then lower it with control. Alternate legs and remember to breathe steadily. There's a psychological benefit too. I met a woman named Susan who is 81 and she told me she hadn't felt confident walking to her mailbox for years. After doing leg raises daily for a month, she noticed she wasn't holding onto furniture as she walked through her house. Her steps became stronger and she said something that stuck with me: I stopped feeling so fragile. That feeling is priceless. Call to action: if you're still watching, please comment with the number 4 below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider it so we can continue to bring you helpful content like this. Exercise 5. Gentle arm circles. Note, the original script repeated wall push-ups. I've replaced the second instance with a new, suitable exercise. Host, our final exercise is one of the simplest, yet most effective for upper body circulation: gentle arm circles. This movement might seem basic, but it's fantastic for heart health. Why? Because it loosens up the shoulder joints, chest, and upper back. When this area is tight, it can restrict breathing and circulation. Gentle arm circles encourage blood to flow freely and oxygen to move more efficiently. This directly helps your heart pump with less resistance. It's a gentle way to wake up the upper body, especially in the morning. Here's how you do it. Sit or stand tall. Extend your arms out to your sides at shoulder height. Slowly begin to make small circles forward about the size of a dinner plate. Do about 10 circles, then reverse direction and do 10 more. Breathe deeply and smoothly as you move. A gentleman named Frank, who is 76, told me he does these every morning before he even gets out of bed. He said, I started doing arm circles thinking it was nothing, but now I can reach the top shelf in the kitchen without a strain. I can carry my groceries without my arms getting tired, and I just feel less stiff. That's not magic. That's your muscles, circulation, and oxygen working the way they should. Let's not forget the emotional part. When you can move more freely, you feel more capable and independent. Final thoughts. Host, getting older doesn't mean giving up on your health. In fact, this is the perfect time to protect the body that has carried you through a lifetime of experiences. These 5 exercises might seem simple, but each one supports your heart, your blood pressure, and your overall energy. None of them require a gym, special equipment, or a lot of time. Just your body, your breath, and your willingness to try. What matters most is consistency. One walk, one stretch, one movement at a time. Your body will thank you with steadier blood pressure, a calmer mind, and a heart that doesn't have to work so hard. So, I'd like to ask you, which one of these exercises are you willing to start today? Take a moment to think about it, and please share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's learn from each other, encourage one another, and grow stronger together. Thank you for joining me today. We love hearing from you, so please leave a comment and share one thing you learned. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend who might benefit. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Video ends with calming music and a clear call to action screen with subscribe, like, and share buttons.